Hello, everybody. Oh, wait. Maybe I should wait for a moment. How about now? Alright. We good? We're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome to some more Final Fantasy XIV with OverCrit. Where we last left off, we had just resolved the succession issue with... What is this place called? Yulmore, yes, and they finally picked a new mayor. And it is time for us to, I suppose, return to the Crystarium to continue with the next part of wrapping up the loose ends in Shadowbringers. Yeah, that was the name of this expansion. Let's see. Truly, to see Kalsir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I wish to say and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beklug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Ah, right. We have to go talk with the ancient dog lizard guy? Wizard? Dog lizard wizard. Upon restoring the souls of our heroes of light and company, so we can take them all back to their bodies in the real world, the place they're from. The source of where they're from. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, shit.
Honestly, no one would know what the source means unless you've actually played this game. What was it?
Not to shit on you too much, but the vast majority of people who are going to watch this play the game!
That is very true. Well, I'm actually expecting for the vast majority of the people who would probably watch this would be people who at one point played this game and decided it would take too long to finish it, and so they'd rather watch someone else to figure out the story or something.
That's valid. I cannot argue that there are a number of people who would do that.
Because I know, considering how long it took me to get this far, and how long this game has been out.
It only took you this long to get this far because you weren't playing.
Streaming is the best way to finish games.
And you're forgetting something in this equation.
A
friend bitching at you and shaming you into playing it. How much shaming did I have to do, OverCrit? How much?
So yeah, what? 見てくれてありがとう。
Saved by the Okal song. Anyways, continue.
Indeed. would seem Alice has yet to return from the inn at Journey's Head. I do hope she doesn't overtire herself. I feel my Alphano voice feels a bit weird. Too light, maybe? Maybe too deep? I don't know. Doesn't feel right. In the course of preparing more Aurosite, we have made a significant discovery. We thought it best to wait for your return before sharing our findings. My Oh my god, I swallowed on that.
I don't know how you take such a weird sentence and make it sound so gross.
My congratulations, Rocky. Glad tidings from Yilmore did precede thy coming. I will see that Sancred and Rain hear of these momentous events, that they too might take joy in that which thou hast helped to bring about. What was the voice I had for this guy? Whatever. I take it you are ready to resume our work? That's good enough. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yilmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote, and after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It's a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fare you in preparing the White Aurosite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Aurosite was ill-suited for our purposes. But Urienge, did you not say that, compared to the massy soul of an Arsian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Beklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did lately realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our scythe doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshly simulacra, and the surfeit of aether which compriseth them, would on all likely deprive us of our psyches as well. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the Aurosite instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. What was it now? In commonly in Asian mythology, or I don't know if it would be Asian mythology, but like I think it's maybe it has roots in Hindu mythology, which eventually became Taoism and then Shintoism or something like that. Something within that, something along those lines. At the very least, in Asian mythology, it's believed that the body is there's some beliefs that their body is what makes a person are three elements: the body, soul, and mind. And and so like let's see, it was like the body houses the soul. No. The soul shapes the mind, and the mind is what was it? it was that the body is a vessel for the mind and the soul. The soul is shaped by the body, and the mind shapes the mind controls the soul, or something like that. It's some kind of strange some kind of relationship where you can have, like in this case, our people here, their mind and bodies were ripped out, their mind and soul were ripped out of their bodies, and lacking thereof, when they arrived here, their mind created a body to house their soul, or something like that. What was it now? Without there was a game, Fate Extelia, the Fate Extra series. Yeah, it was the Fate Extra series where that includes Fate Extra, Fate CCC, Fate Extelia, and Extelia 2, where there was a war. Not sure. Well, you are though. Like they want all these wizards, mages want their wish granted, and they discovered a supercomputer, that can, a quantum supercomputer that is the moon. Like the moon is made out of a giant quantum supercomputer that monitors and records everything that happens on Earth. And these wizards and these mages, these wizards, or whatever you want to call them, found a way to connect with the moon with what they call soul hacking. So that they would leave their bodies behind and send their mind and soul into the moon. The moon, which is semi-sentient, suddenly got an influx of all these souls and minds that's trying to connect to it, and with their collective consciousness crafts the War of the Holy Grail, in a sense, and decided to give the last one to live, last one to survive, like their wish. And the way, well, I'm going off track, definitely going off track here, but what was it called? And the way it would grant the wish is that because the moon is as a quantum computer, infers that they can send your send your mind and soul into a timeline that exists where your wish is granted. Like recalculate, like it assumes that it's on the assumption that of some Western theories about you think therefore you are, right?
Okay.
And so when it grants you your wish, the moon will shift your consciousness, using quantum something to shift your consciousness to a timeline of the universe, a shape of the universe where your wish is granted. Right?
Okay.
It's very vague. It just says it's pretty much understand it as hocus pocus. You're like multiple universe theory. Multiple universe theory. Your mind is now in the universe where things that you want happened. You know.
That is so weird of a concept. Like, I had no idea that the moon was a damn computer.
It's when you, it's unfortunately it's science plausible. Is what I love about the Fate series. Because of the blanket what is it called, blanket explanation of multiple universe theory, you could explain everything. Welcome, MXD Gaming. It's been a while. Stay a while. Let's see. What was I? Yeah, because of multiple universe theory, saying that everything that could possibly happen has already happened or exists in another parallel universe. Which is another topic I like to go further into because it's also something I'm interested in. But back to the mind, body, and soul thing, belief of the Asian cultures, is that the moon created a digital in order to house your mind and body. The moon created a digital body for you, to a digital. I mean digital in a very loose sense. Like, well, digital in the sense that everything is like computer themed in that story, because, you know, moon being a quantum computer and all that. So it quantum computed a universe where a like virtual world where it can hold that tournament for the War of the Holy Grail. And so it constructed a digital body for your mind and soul to house. And also using the data of minds from other places in the world, also created a bunch of NPCs, which have mind and bodies but no soul. The main character, who you play as, is one of those NPCs who have awakened. In other words, an NPC who accidentally gained a soul. So a pseudo soul. They
weird Gantz shit.
Yeah, yeah. So it constructed based on its own memories, constructed a soul to house its body and gain sentience. A soul to live in its body and gain sentience for some reason. And let's see now. And so if you complete the game, you would of course win, and the moon realizes, wait a minute, you're an NPC. NPCs need to be deleted because, you know, they expired. We don't need you anymore, right? You were supposed to have been deleted when in the beginning of the game, when the preliminary trials ended, but you somehow escaped through a loophole somehow. And then but then the moon, while deciding what to do with their champion winner, scanned through all of the multiple universes and found the universe where your physical body, where the root of the mind where you come from, right, the copy of the person you come from, actually still lives. Right?
Right.
And so the moon decided to link you with that, with the mind, the soul. Let's see. So the moon restores your soul based on the person who still exists, and then grants your wish, right?
Okay.
In the sense that, because the body that is still alive in the real world, on Earth, it hasn't tried to connect to the moon because they have no need to, for some reason, you know, because his mind doesn't belong to the universe where his body exists. There's already a mind occupying that body, so the moon can't send you back to Earth, you know, with your wish granted. And so it instead constructs a whole new universe for you to live in, and you know, right. So it instead constructs a whole new universe for you to live in, which starts the story of Fate Extella, the what was it called? Fate Extella, the Muso, the Muso copy. What was it called? Muso series, like kind of like Zelda, not Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, right? Fate Extella, which is like a Warriors clone using Fate theme, right? Mm-hmm. And in that, the game starts you off with you just can grant your wish, for you to you know, be granted a kingdom with your servant partner, waifu, right? You know, but an accident happened, and it turns out one of the mages who was working in the background of the Holy Grail War, connected with the destroyer of was contracted with the destroyer of universes, destroyer of worlds, in order to destroy Earth. And the destroyer of worlds has been having problem. Anyways, that's off topic again. I'm explaining too much. Back to the start of the thing is where because evil villain stuff, you were kidnapped, and the destroyer of worlds slapped you hard enough to separate your mind, body, and soul. Right? Let's see. One of your waifus gets a copy of your soul. Your other waifu gets a copy of your mind. And the third, the one on the side of the evil destroyer of worlds, gets your body, right? And they all use your mind, body, and soul respectively to anchor themselves within the moon. The moon's like cyber world, virtual world, universe. Because they can't escape at the very least, the evil baddie god can't keep its avatar can't keep its avatar existing within the moon's universe without triggering the antivirus system and being and having their alter ego deleted. Let's see. So when you play as the servant who gets your mind, what was it called? You're very like your character is represented very like you're of course all three have like a body recrafted for them, to house their body and their soul, and well, the mind has like a weak body and like a passionless personality represented by not having a soul, right? But your character is your representation is very calculative, right? Makes like cold decisions. And then what was it called? the servant that got the piece of the part of you as that's their what's it called, your soul, although your persona has no memory, which is associated with your mind, they are represented by a very passionate but stupid character.
So people wanted a wish. Boone fucked everything up. Bitches use you. Demigod.
But yeah.
This sounds like a very roundabout way of saying don't wake up Skynet.
But yeah, I believe that's that part of the mythology is where this whole like mind, body, and soul thing this guy is talking about is coming from.
I think I would agree with that.
So that was info dump.
Indeed.
Yeah, so this guy is saying, yeah, we can transport your soul, but your mind will be destroyed. Or we can transport your mind, but your soul will be destroyed. Saying that they don't have a way to bundle the mind and soul together to bring it back to their original body.
Right.
Oh, by the way, to not leave an empty an empty taste in my mouth. The evil demon god, evil god Avatar, who gets a copy of your your body. The story, her story, like your character, like through his experiences with the body, slowly develops a mind and a soul, kind of. Yeah, he's very like doll-like, you know, not having a mind or a soul, and then eventually through the memories and experiences gains enough experience to start developing a mind and becoming more and more responsive by the end of the story. That story arc.
So you fight yourself.
Pretty much. Since the three servants that gained your mind, body, and soul represent three different nations. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Three factions.
God damn it.
Right?
Damn it.
Yeah. Romance of the Three Kingdoms all over again. That's why it's a Warriors clone. And there's a lot of romance. Alright. Let's get back. Which is why we have abandoned that plan and instead develop our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Then we are no closer to a solution than we first began. It's a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turn to transference of memories in the psyche, I cannot help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. To explain, in the latter days of the Algan Empire, the last of their kind devised a means to pass on their blood and memories to my forebears. It is through these gifts that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. Oh. Alright. That's a, I don't know if you ever mentioned it before, but I didn't know he was like a descendant of the Algans.
It's something that you forgot because it's all explained during the Crystal Tower raid.
Right, right. Okay. If we were to gain an understanding of technology by which the Algans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we could keep mind and body and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. Okay. While we are thus engaged, I believe it is. I think it's best that Raki return to the source and inform Krilly and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tatar would be relieved to hear that we made a progress of a sort. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings on this Sancredin Rhine, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the MT. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Really? They're leaving the smartest guy to go on a messenger quest? Alright. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Sure. Alright. Oh, I guess there's still people here. Let's give a chat. Beck Luke insists we resume our work forthwith, but I grow weary of the thought. What I would not give for a cup of tea, and perhaps a vanilla tart. I mean, I could bring some. Going to the source. With the benefit of our combined knowledge, and the aid of the first leading authority on soulcraft, we must surely be able to find a solution. Surely. I pray the link to their bodies in your world will endure for a while longer. Should it fall, our efforts will be for naught. Mark my words, Raki. We will unlock the secrets of Algan Eye and see the others return home. There was a time when I thought these eyes a curse, you know, but for what they have enabled me to do, and what they may yet make possible, I see now they are a blessing. Portal to the source. See you guys. Shoop. It really does, like, feel weird to go back to the source. Because it... I don't know, the feel? Maybe how not yellow everything is?
Or purple.
Yeah. I appreciate how I do get that feeling of welcome home. The nostalgia, whatever. I guess that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Alright. The only place where I can fly.
Eorzea.
Oh, it's an aether storm right now. Oh, wonderful. It's like I'm passing through bubbles. That's so weird. Oh, where am I? Oh, gotta go this way. You would think that it would hurt to pass through these aether, this aether fog.
I don't think it would hurt, but one would think that it could be nauseating due to the fact that if you have too much ether, it was a little side story where people would get sick. from having consumed too much ether.
Or transfer into a sin eater.
Now, the sin eater ordeal is the imbalance and oversaturation of a specific element.
Yeah.
Where regular ether has, like, various elements to it. It's not all just one.
But yeah, I do believe a dose of random ethers would make you feel seasick.
Yeah.
Would tickle the humors.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, we ended up seeing a character who was bedridden from it.
Okay. Let's talk to Tataru then. Raaki! Raaki, you're back! Oh my gosh.
You sounded like you just hit puberty all over again.
Yeah, I'm trying to sound like high and squeaky. I'm trying to sound high and squeaky without sounding like I hit puberty or got kicked in the nuts. Would it be possible? How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Krilla will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear it too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, tending to their bodies. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything in the moment she gets here. Here. Blah blah blah. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view the scenes. Oh no! Cutscene hell!
Indeed.
Wait for Krill's return? Yes. Sorry I kept you waiting.
マトウヤ様からの助言を受けてみんなの体にひとまずの処置をしたところよ。これで今しばらくは生命力の揺らぎも安定してくれるはず。
I have carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal aether quite significantly.
それで第一世界でのみんなの様子はどうだったの？
But tell me, how fare our friends from the first? You know, while saying these guys' voice lines, I feel like I occasionally, often
なるほど。
wish
メイクラグさんという方の協力で少しずつ帰る方法の研究が始まっているのですね。
I sometimes very often wish that I switched this over to English so I wouldn't feel obligated to also read their lines after their own voice actors do their thing. But then I keep hearing I keep hearing reputable voices of reputable voice actors, and I don't regret it. Too much anime. Let's see.
What is that?
Culture.
Too much anime is called culture?
Yes. It's called having refined tastes.
So anime is not refined taste?
Not enough of it is.
Oh shit.
I mean, you know, like if nowadays if you don't know anime, then you're either not Japanese or, I mean, you're either not Japanese or you're a boomer.
Well, I mean, even at this point in time, even boomers know what anime is. Like, here in the States, anime started getting a little more popular starting around, like, the 80s, but it's, like, hit its golden age in popularity in the 2000s?
Alright, let me clarify a bit more. They probably know of, oh, you're watching more Dragon... Why did I do an Asian accent? Oh! Hey, Sonny, you watching more of that Dragon Ball Z? It's like, it's called My Hero Academia? Is that what you call? Is that what the kids call it these days?
Oh, not wrong.
Which reminds me, the final season of, what's it called? Demon Slayer. I don't know. I don't know if you're into that show. Most people are. I'll assume you are. The final season of Demon Slayer is gonna be theatrical. It's gonna be a movie, and it's gonna come out in theaters before whatever happens.
Yeah, I've never watched a single episode.
Oh yeah, okay. I do recommend it. If not for the story, I recommend it because UFO Table animated it. And UFO Table is just top tier in like fight scene choreography and storytelling through art, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Like, except for the original Fate Stay Night anime series season, every Fate anime, well, every Fate anime at the very least within the Stay Night stories timeline was animated by UFO Table, like Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Zero, Fate Heaven's Feel, and the Stay Night OVA remakes. Those were all done by UFO Table, and they are like just like the most climatic fight scenes ever. I just, oh god, is this anime like is this anime from UFO Table? Fucking, it's on my must-watch list. Period. Like, I don't care like what the anime is about, or you know, like even if they made a fucking like a romance shoujo anime, I'd still watch it if it was animated by UFO Table, because like that's how much I trust that brand. Like, fucking gorgeous. Ugh. All right. Oh man, I need to rewatch Fate.
Word.
All right. I need to calm down, man. I'm excited now. I decided to drink coffee today because I wasn't feeling energy. I wasn't feeling the energy. I had 3 cups of coffee.
Jesus.
Considering that at most I'd drink a cup in a month, right? Like, I'm probably in like overdosed hyper states. I'm easily I'm having a lot of mood swings. It's gonna be a long tangent filled night. All right. Fuck, why did I start talking about Demon Slayer? All right. Anyways. So this Beck Luke's the first leading authority on Soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising. Ah, fuck. Why am I even? God damn.
確かに白成績を使って魂を運ぶというのはいいアイデアだと思うわ。
And Urianger's preferred solution of white arsite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
なら私たちは研究の進展を信じて肉体の維持に全力を尽くさなくっちゃね。
Well, while they press on their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
折よく来てくれていたか。話が早くて助かる。
Oh, you're back. God damn, it's so weird not seeing him in full dragoon armor.
無事に旅先から戻ったようじゃないか。
And none the worse for wear, I see. Hello, Estinian.
エスティニアンさん、連絡が取れなくなって心配していました。
Estinian! Oh, thank gods! We've been worried sick! Did you lose your link pearl or something?
動乱の帝都から脱出して帰還しようとしていた道中でリオルとかいう暁の御帝と出会ってな。ひとまずここに立ち寄らせてもらった。
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it was best we come straight here.
帝都で動乱って一体何があったのですか？
More complicated? How?
さて、どこから話したものか。
Where to begin?
お前たちから帝国の秘密兵器の調査と始末を依頼され、ラザハン経由で帝国領に潜入したんだが。
After entering the Empire via Radahans, I went about my mission investigating the Black Rose.
ある属州の魔導工場で漆黒の王老、いや今は影の狩人と名乗っているんだったか。とにかくガイウス・バイサルと出会ってな。
It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Balzar.
京都を打診され帝都まで同行することになったんだ。
Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured into the heart of the capital, to the very imperial palace itself.
そしてその中枢魔導城にて俺たちは驚くべき人物と出会うことになる。
There, we found the man whom all presumed dead.
アシエンから肉体を奪い返したあの男。
But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh.
ゼノス・イエ・ガルバスだ。
Xenos Ye Galvus. What?
しかも奴は俺たちの目の前で父親でもある皇帝バリスを殺害。激高したガイウスがゼノスに切りかかり、
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn. Obviously. Oh, triggered. I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon, I suppose this might suffice. Come then. Okay. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Rocky was barely a match for him. We stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance, no! Ah. Even the most middling of sport be spoiled. The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Wait, that's a rifle? Gah! I guess it's a lady. Should have been put more pitch into it. Your radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all the available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Oh, okay. Okay. Alert! Alert! Intruders detected in something, an Imperial... Intruders detected Imperial Way. All available units converge. It seems there's no turning back. We must force our way through. The Black Wolf is among the intruders. The Black Wolf is among the intruders. Deploying Magitech armor. There they are! Stop them! Oh my god, what is going on? Let's keep moving. There's no end to them. You will pay for your crimes, traitor! I was wondering when the Imperial Guard would appear. Focus on the Magitech armor first. Enya, on my mark! What? I think not. Damn it! This way, quickly! Damn you, Gaius! Why is Gaius running faster than me? We make ourselves easy marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. Alright then, I'll take the low roads, so to speak. Yep. I will see you outside. Stay safe. Glad this is a straight hallway. Also,
I'm not gonna lie, I had my ass kicked by this like 2 or 3 times easy.
Oh yeah?
Only because the final fight.
Oh joy. Well, well, someone's been busy. What the heck is that? What the heck is that?
That
Oh god!
is a half machine Ultima weapon.
Arc Ultima. I don't appreciate how the guy who started screaming had black eyes.
He screams for you.
He screams for a good time.
Oh my.
And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength! Power? I didn't read the last part.
Strength.
That man's got no clothes!
Oh my.
Oh my. Let's see. It seems we have been afforded an impromptu field test. Ready all battle data and begin test sequence 2.0. Okay. What are my abilities? We have Alamorn, there is attack potency of 3000. Additional deck, absorbs HP, damages HP. Oh my god, this music. Oh, yes. There's an attack with potency of 500 and damage over time, duration 15 seconds. Okay. There's an attack with potency of 600 to all nearby enemies, as well as enemies in proximity to those initially affected. This action does not share recast timer with any other actions. Wonderful. Star Diver. There is a jumping fire-based attack to target in all nearby enemies within potency of 500 for the first enemy, 300 less for all remaining enemies. Okay. The hell? Oh. Oh my. Oh. We haven't had much time. I'd say ready to battle, damn you. Now loading sample XIV 14. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck! No, no, please no, please no. Oh, locked in animation. If you would bar my way, then you will feel the fury of Nidhogg. What the hell? Oh boy. Oh, come on. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? How am I supposed to dodge this? Increase generator output to maximum. Activate magic fate attack force field. Invulnerable, that's cheating. How am I supposed to deal with this? Unstoppable, see about that. Oh! Oh! I'm supposed to limit break. Nidhogg, show them your fury! Bitches. Real men don't look at explosions. Garleans and their machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? You see what I saw? Ah, are you alright? Are you alright? Hmm. Peer into my past, did you? Yes. That was a badass fight. I congratulate you on your awesomeness.
私が見た光景も同じよ。さすがに追体験するほどの強烈な原子じゃなかったけれど。
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
やれやれ。その犬を直に見たのは久しぶりだが、なんとも奇妙なものだな。
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours, but no matter.
ともかく、肉体を取り戻したゼノスは、この兵が来ると、興ざめしただのと抜かして消えやがった。その後の行方は、ようとして知れずだ。
Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Zenos took his leave, citing boredom.
まさか、あの時のアラミ語での超える力の研究が、こんな大事を引き起こすだなんて。
To think that their research into the Echo would bear such fruit.
死を超越して他者に憑依してたばかりじゃなく、自身の体を取り戻したなんて。信じられる？まるで不滅なるアシエンだわ。
Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time? He is an Ascian, but all but name. In all but name.
常識外という点では、次元の狭間を越えて異界を旅してきたどこぞの英雄殿も大概だとは思うがな。
It beggars belief, aye, but no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds. What?
ともかく、皇帝を失った上に、皇太子だったゼノスも消えたとあって、帝国は大荒れだ。
My concerns are more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray.
しばらくは侵略戦争どころじゃあるまい。黒バラに関しても、理由はどうあれ、ゼノスが使用を阻止した。
Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we didn't fear the imperial reprisal, and for reasons of his own, Zenos took upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
これらの情報は今頃リオルとやらがエオルゼア同盟軍に伝えてるはずだからな。あとはアイメリクたち、お偉方に任せていいだろう。
Riel has already gone to appraise the alliance leader of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
確かにギムリとの戦場も落ち着きそうね。内乱となれば帝国の属州の今後が心配だけれど。
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting in Gimmelt. Though if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces.
ところでガイウスはどうしているの？途中までは一緒だったのでしょ？
Ah, I nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
ああ、ヤスとは帝国本土を脱出した後で別れた。 なんでも新たな脅威を察知したとかでな。
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat has arisen which demanded his attention.
詳しいことはわからんが、奴と過去に因縁のある存在が皇帝不在の状況で動き出した気配があるそうだ。
He didn't elaborate, but the presence of some device or other in the capital gave him the reason to believe that they're planning something.
一時とはいえ共に行動して感じたが、もはやガイウスはエオルゼや侵略を企むような男じゃない。自由にやらせておけばいいさ。
Least you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the black wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
そうですね。でも新たな脅威と言われると、なんだか漠然とした不安を感じてしまいます。
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
リオルさんや東方の忍びさんたちに情報を共有して警戒を強めた方がいいかもしれませんね。
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and our shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
さて、俺からの報告は以上だ。対応を依頼された黒バラの脅威も去った今、契約は終了ってことでいいんだろ？
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain. Uh-oh.
はい、それはそうなのですが、賢人の皆さんもまだお目覚めになっていない状況です。よければもう少しここで一緒に。
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer?
悪いが、約束は約束だ。ガイウスがそうしているように、俺も好きにやらせてもらう。
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
突然の協力要請に応えてくれて感謝しているわ。アルフィノ君が慕うだけのことはあるわね。
Thank you for your help, Denistinian. I see why Alphinaud admires you so. Hmm.
それじゃな、相棒。今度は戦場で倒れるような危なっかしいことはしてくれるなよ。
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
さあ、私たちも解散しましょう。賢人たちの肉体についてはこっちに任せて、あなたはゆっくり体を休めておいてね。
I suppose we should all get going then. I'll be getting on then. As ever, we'll see to the Archon's need. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on. Alright. Though they have yet to find a workable solution, Ystelle and the others are making progress, and we cannot ask for more than that. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Beck Luke can manage without you. They've got enough science to help them, if you ask me. One of the things I don't like about the English language is that how punctuations are at the end of sentences. Like, it's okay to have the mark. Meanwhile in Garmald, it's okay to have what is that word? Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, it's okay to have like periods at the end of sentences to mark what was it called? Mark the end of a sentence, but things like exclamation points and question marks, it's too late to wait till the end of the sentence to realize it was a question or an exclamation. You know? Like, I think the Spanish language has it where they would include the question mark and exclamation points at the start and end of a sentence. Like, I can really appreciate that. Otherwise, you'd be like, and so the traders, blah blah blah. Oh, that's exclamation point. Let me respect. And so the traders. No, it misses that whole thing. Traitors! You dare deny Lord Nerva the throne? Lord Nevra. Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours! How wonderful. That's how I'd imagine him thinking that right now. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing? Like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse. Oh. That Hugh, your soul is... Who are you? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the First. Did you hear? The mayors are reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling into some of the old, abandoned villages, too. They're even laying on free talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging? If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Hope? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is this guy back? Who brought this guy back? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see the feeble flame rekindled. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Disgusting. Black and white achieved. What is this? Obtaining data. Oh, by the way, you still there? Whatever.
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself after having another coughing fit.
Of course. By the way, so I know I shared with you the link to the Halloween event that's starting next week.
Yes.
But there is also a new irregular tablet. What is it called? Irregular shards?
Tombstones?
Yeah. A new irregular tombstone event happening starting next week as well. It's gonna last until the next patch. And what was it now? One of the rewards for it is a new chocobo barding.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like a dark hood-ish look. Like I feel like it reminds me of the Warrior of Light during the CG cutscene of the latest expansion or something like that. But I'm interested in it. I'm definitely interested in that.
Well, if anything, it will work towards my Chocobo experience.
Huh.
Or should. I'll have to look at the barding, because most of the bardings I have not been happy with. Even though I want new barding from a bird, most of them, like, no.
Let's see. I still have it open in one of my tabs, yes. No? Yes. Let's see. According to the screenshot, there's a new dragon mount. As well. The chocobo barding I'm interested in. So it's got a hood with a crown on it, and it's got armor plating on its neck and feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like a shield with a herald on its side in front of its wings. Or a herald looking tapestry cloth or something. Whatever. But it looks very knightly, you know. So at the very least, the feet part the greaves on his feet look a little bit too thick for me though, so I might not use that part of the barding, but like the headpiece and the body piece, especially the body piece, I'm interested in.
Alright, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. Yeah, like the headpiece, it reminds me of Sid from Final Fantasy Tactics. Like the kind of like hood like those temple knights would wear.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Raki, might I ask a favor of you? I'm not normally one to pry, but Flahamin has recently oddly distracted ever since you've came back to tell us of your travels in the first. Would you go and see if she's alright? Oh my god, my voice. Tataru, how dare you make my voice hurt. Like, her speech patterns in Japanese is very high pitched and very what was that, slurry? Lispy? She's got a very like lispy voice, way of speaking. Like she puts emphasis on certain words, as if she's a child who just learned how to speak, and she's putting effort into pronouncing the more difficult pronunciations. Sounds.
Weird.
Yeah, but yeah, she sounds like, a man-child, so to speak. A woman-child. Considering, I don't know, maybe Tataru is actually young, I don't know, but they're all the same height and look the same. But if Krill, really? Oh, I give up on her name.
Kryle.
If Kryle sounds like an adult, sounds like a 20-year-old, Tataru sounds like a 5-year-old. Yeah, that's my impression. If I were to make her an anime character, she'd be like she would be the big circular-eyed, big busty, pink-haired, comic relief stupid girl in animes.
Oh, that type. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it bad that we actually could recognize that as an actual, like, personality? I feel like I should be ashamed of myself for this. But the problem is Japan very much has very strong archetypes that they use that are common in all their shit. Pink-haired ditches is one of them.
It's just that you're just way too cultured, man.
Hey! Even the lower culture shit has that as a very stereotypical thing.
All right. What is this? Old enemies, new threats. Carl is glad for your return, though it remains to be seen if she has glad tidings to share. Oh, that's Radoban in that picture. That was his name, right? Radoban?
Yeah, that's pretty close, if not outright.
I have to say something about Radoban.
I think in the English it's Raubon.
Raubon?
Like I think that's how they say it. General Raubon.
Raubon.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Well, every time I see his name, because Bon means like, what was it, freeway in German?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I assume it means like roadway or freeway or runaway or something, because there is a thing in Germany called the Autobahn, which is the high-speed roads connecting in Germany. So when I hear Raubahn, like, I am like my mind keeps like associating it with a freeway. Autobahn, Railbahn, missing a few syllables, but like I keep thinking cars.
Volkswagen, Beetles, bugs. I can do this too.
ドイツの科学は世界一だ!
Yeah, that. Whatever that was.
That's a joke.
I couldn't even hold... I was about to say, I can't hold a conversation with a kindergartner. Don't do that advanced shit on me.
That's a JoJo reference. There's a character in the second season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's a German officer, German intelligence officer, and he's got a haircut that looks like Guile from Street Fighter. Right? And he's got that like blonde hair, blue eyes, chiseled everything. Like chiseled face and everything, right? With Guile's haircut from Street Fighter and in a military uniform. A German military uniform. And he works as an intelligence the head intelligence officer at a like a German research facility, researching like mystical crap from ancient civilizations and artifacts, right? One of those Indiana Jones plots, so to speak.
Right.
And you see him die in like the first few episodes, right? But every time, you see him die, but he keeps coming back, right? You keep seeing him getting torn apart, but he keeps coming back. And every time he does, like the first time he comes out, he brings out some kind of some kind of like laser Gatling gun, right? Something like fucking sci-fi shit. He brings that crap out and starts gunning down these ancient alien vampire demons, screaming, "German technology as well is number one!"
What the fuck?
German technology is the best in the world in Japan, right? ドイツの科学は世界一だ! Like he does that, right, with like the whole Sieg Heil German Reich hand thing, right? Except it's not, because it's like that's like, except instead of like the full like palm out, it's just the finger representing number one, right? But he does it in that salute, like straight up, whoa, salute with a finger pointing forward.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And he gets ripped apart, by the ancient vampire space demons who were sealed in the ancient relics that they unleashed. And he comes ancient alien vampire demons.
Ancient alien vampire demons.
Yeah.
Man, this feels like I'm going back to my teenage years in a roleplay chat where I knew someone who was half dragon, half wolf, half demon.
The best part is
that math doesn't math.
The best part about these ancient alien vampire demons is that they're all built like macho men, right? They're all built like macho men. They're wearing Egyptian style bikinis.
Oh. What?
And they always show up with they always show up with like a JoJo pose or something, right? Like all flexed and like in weird contoured poses. It's like, and then like I think one of them even has a high pitched like "hi" kind of voice.
Oh!
But the German guy, every time he shows up, his body parts are more and more cyborg. And then they're like, wait, I thought you died. German technology is the best in the world! And then his stomach opens up with a Gatling gun. He starts shooting the vampires again.
The fuck?
Like, every time he comes back with more cybernetic parts and more weapon limbs, right? Weapons are just coming out of every orifice in his body. Even new orifices. And every time he does his pose, German technology is the best in the world!
My god.
Fucking, I love that guy, man. It's the best. Why were we talking about that? Ah, Radovan. Absolutely, because you said Volkswagen. And that triggered me.
I triggered you. I triggered you. Man, you've been triggering yourself this entire night.
You can't say Volkswagen without saying the best in the world. Alright. Calm down. Alright. Rocky! My, what a pleasant surprise! I was here the entire time. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not! Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we can go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Oh, that's... okay. Ah, Rocky, it's been far too long, my friend. I don't recognize this guy. Who is this guy? Maxima? Oh, wait! He's the gatekeeper to the other world. Oh, wonderful. No? He's not the guy that sends me to the other world?
No.
No. Alright, who is this guy?
He was first introduced as part of the Imperial Envoy to Doma, along with that, like, Xenos, fanboy, who is, like, completely knuckin' and his sister was the woman who turned into the Moon Primal, who then killed him right as she was dying.
Okay, I got you. He's from them. Okay.
Yeah, and he is the one who legitimately went through trying to save the peace talks.
Right.
Because he's part of the faction within the Empire who's looking to stop the wars.
Okay. Alright. Rocky, it's been far too long, my friend. Indeed. Forgive me, I don't believe you have been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Aldin. Offering what counsel I can in hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Yes! I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have urgent news? Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of Garmland forces has been recalled from the Gimmelt's Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance is withdrawn, leaving the Almegan resistance to keep watch over their border. And it is there we have welcomed the most unexpected visitor, who claims that this de-escalation may bell growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Go on. Commander Aldelin has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has requested a representative of the Scions to attend as well, though it was clear to whom you wish to extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all this. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Almegan quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two! See ya! What a cute bow. Don't worry about the others. I'll keep an eye on them while you and Krill are away. Cryle. Sniff. My nose is itching, honestly. Like, I might need to mute myself in a moment.
Go for it.
Wow, this person is in a bikini. But what is that shirt? This is...
That's the Moonfire outfit from like 2 years ago?
Summer Sunset Beach cover-up. Oh, that is wonderful. I
thought you got that one.
I don't know. Maybe. But
It looks good on the women. Granted, the male version isn't bad at all. I was actually really happy with it.
Except, was it the one that's like assless chaps?
No.
Glamour Place.
It was literally.
Was it not this?
A pair of swimming trunks with a summer, No, not that. No.
Huh.
No, it looks very much like the female one, except the lack of the bikini top entirely, and instead of the bikini bottom, we wear swimming trunks that go past our knees. Above our knees? Below?
Was it this?
Roughly around the knees. What?
Red Moonfire Happy.
No.
Bear Kohakama.
No. It was not that.
Well, I don't seem to have it then. Unfortunate.
You can buy it.
Oh, that's a nice plate. It's simple. I can?
Yeah. All outfits in the
Summer Sunset Beach cover-up.
Yeah, any outfit that shows up in the Moonfire Fair, always, as well as the whatever the Halloween one is, all tends to show up like the following year in the mod station.
Alright. I will have to take a look.
Not for the fact that...
Wait, Mog Station? That's the cash shop. All right.
Yeah, cash shop.
Very well. I hate this city.
Which one?
Oh,
yeah, that one. Yeah, I was never fond of that one.
This is like as big as a field except a labyrinth.
Not wrong.
Wow. And the map is most unhelpful since it doesn't map out any of the walls except for the biggest of walls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. On my nose. One moment. Okay. It was dry. It was dry.
Thank you for your health update.
Yeah. Okay. Much has changed since we first set foot in the city. Now we strive to preserve their freedom rather than reclaim it. But we've no time to remiss. We mustn't keep the commander waiting. Commander Alden waits for us in the Royal Palace, if you would follow me. Yes. Ah, this guy's voice is a lot thicker than I thought it would be.
I mean, look at him! He's a fucking wall!
Not Raubon, Maxima.
Oh. No, that's awkward.
They're here, Commander.
Oh, 来てくれたか。ギムリとの戦場以来だな。また達者な姿を見ることができて何よりだ。
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. I'm told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at Gimlet Dark.
あれからのことは暁の報告で聞いてはいるものの、ことが異世界に及ぶとなると、我が輩の知識では理解が追いつか。
Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggle to describe what I pictured.
貴様の口からぜひ詳しくと言いたいところだが、こちらも差し迫った状況でな。
Mayhap things would have been clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips, but I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
それもこの者がもたらした情報によるものだ。よもや紹介する必要もなかろう。
I trust you two require no introduction.
また会ったな、エオルゼアの英雄よ。
God damn, this guy's voice is so great. We meet again, hero of Eorzea. Eorzea? Eorzea. We meet again, hero of Eorzea. Eorzea. You want mess?
こたびは争うためではなく、新たな脅威の存在を知らせるために参ったのだ。
That didn't sound like the script. What'd you just say?
Want mess? Cause like my character did the pose. So I interjected.
Gotcha.
Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of is very well might.
ガイウスの言葉に嘘偽りはないだろう。この者は かつて己が侵略し、今や敵国となったここアラミゴに、わずか2人の部下だけを伴って現れた。
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows and brought more than 2 companions.
我が輩も複雑な気持ちがあるのは否定できんが、その覚悟は信じるに値するものだ。
We need not pretend to be of best friends. I hope we can put aside our differences for the present. Hmm.
ウヌはすでに竜騎士エスティニアンから聞きを読んでいるであろう。奴と我が行動を共にしていたことを。
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Very well.
帝都魔道場においてゼノスによるバリス陛下の殺害を目の当たりにした。
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Vias meet his death at Zenos' hand.
そこでこの絵たちに皇帝陛下暗殺の疑いをかけられた我らは二手に分かれて脱出を試みたのだが、その際かの竜騎士は見慣れぬ魔導兵器と遭遇し撃破したという。
Being the sole witness to his crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenues of escape.
後に話を聞いたとき、我は耳を疑った。しかし、部下と共に調査をした結果、一つの確信に至ったのだ。
When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his fight. But to me, his description seemed anything but, and upon further inspection, I found that I was right.
アルテマウェポンの後継機が開発されていたとな。
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
アルテマウェポンですって？かつてあなたたちがエオルゼア侵攻に投入した
What? That Algan monstrosity? Created to vanquish primals? With which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
そうだ。愚かにもアシエンにそそのかされ、我が再生させた古代アラグ文明の対万神兵器。
The same, and in my foolishness, I sought to harness his power, and became the Asian's pawn in doing so.
その末路は知っての通り、目の前の英雄によって撃破された。
But you know as well as I how that tale ended.
あれは元はといえばアラミゴの遺跡で発掘されたもの。後継機など作れようはずもないと思っていたが、密かに研究が行われていたようだ。
The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it.
さらに調査したところ、新たなアルテマウェポン計画は第7軍団によって行われていたことが判明した。
But, unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 8th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
第7軍団といえば、5年前のカルテノーの戦いで壊滅したはずじゃ。軍団長のネールも戦死したはずでしょ。
Wait! The 8th was all but annihilated at Cartanu, along with its legatus?
Actually, it might be Legatus. I think you're right the first time.
かの軍
Legatus.
団は総崩れとなり、生還者はわずかだった。現在の第7軍団は後に再編されたもので、ほぼ別組織だ。
Oh, look, it's that bot again.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh. Weird, he's not even showing up on the actual chat.
That's because YouTube has decided it was spam. So it was excluded from the top chat category. If you click on top chat and then click live chat, you'll see the hidden message.
Oh.
Well, messages that YouTube has shadow banned as spam, but you can actually see it if you click on it.
Dealt with.
Yeah. It's interesting that this time after something something looking something something, I ended up here. Message is garbled though.
Yeah.
Well. Indeed, few survived. The 8th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Van Darnus. And its leadership has changed hands several times since then.
しかも再編後も
Then
軍団
since.
長の戦死や更迭が繰り返されてな。今や何者が計画を進めているのかすら不明だ。
Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspicious remains a mystery.
確かなことは複数の試作機が開発されており、うち1機がエオルゼアに向けて解き放たれようとしていることのみ。
What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
我らはこれを阻止しようとしたが、その圧倒的な戦闘力を前に足止めをするのが精一杯でな。ひとまず撤退し、エオルゼア側に危機を知らせることとしたのだ。
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we can do to slow its progress. So we resolved instead to bring you warning.
やっと戦況が落ち着いてきたところなのですが、新たな火種が迫っているのです。
And right glad we did, and right glad we are that you did, though it suddenly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
知らせを受けてエオルゼア同盟軍では、改めて国境地帯ギムリトの防備を固めると同時に、迎撃作戦の検討に入った。
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in Grimmauld Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
貴様を呼んだのもそのため。アルテマウエポンと戦い、撃破したことのある貴様に、迎撃部隊への参加を願いたいのだ。
I love the way Raubon keeps addressing you as the main character. He uses Kisama, which is a very hostile way of saying you. Like he's using a pronoun you would use to describe a like a demon lord or a devil lord or something.
Oh.
Like if you ever watch Dragon Ball Z like subbed, like you'll notice that like for example Vegeta and all the villains, they always use the word Kisama to say you.
Okay.
You could, I suppose, it would be contextually correct to replace Kisama with, like words such as son of a bitch or bastard.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Or, you know, yeah, like saying, yeah, replacing the pronoun with like a, shoot, profanity.
Gotcha.
If you was saying you was, if there was a profane you, then that would be it. Yeah. So it's like every time he says it, although you absolutely cannot hear an ounce of hostility from him, he's like, this mother, you know.
This guy.
It's like I called this guy. Before,
Might be still a little sore over his lost arm.
yeah, I mean,
Even though that wasn't our fault in any way.
was it? Yeah, not only was it our fault. Oh, no, absolutely not. I still, is he still having his left sword? No, he gave it to his son, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he only has one sword. He gifted his son the other.
Yeah. You know what's weird to me though about which sword he gave him? He gave him the sword that you would normally draw with your remaining arm.
Yeah.
Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I will not ask you to forsake them.
無論これは無理強いできることではない。暁の仲間たちが厳しい状況にあるともなれば、なおさらな。
Man, I need to tone down his voice a little bit harder. But the fact remains that you and you alone have faced the ultimate weapon and emerged victorious. We need you.
だが、もしも参戦の意思ありということであれば、ぜひ解放軍の将校に声をかけてもらいたい。
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word. Salute.
我は足縁を借り尽くすことに執念を燃やしていたが、こたびの剣からも浅からぬ因縁を感じている。捨てたはずの過去に決着をつけねばならぬようだ。
The Ashian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days, but it was my hand that rekindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further.
一度は刃を交えたことのある我が参戦を求められる立場にないことは承知している。が、ウヌが力を貸してくれるとなれば、これ以上なく心強い。
Did I mention that this guy's voice is the same voice in the Japanese dubbing of the main character in Space Marine 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Not on stream, but you have mentioned it before.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't look it up exactly, but I associate the two voices together. Like in my head, it rings true.
Right.
To be fair, I don't know the name of the voice actor, anyways. But it's like I recognize that. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all, even if it means begging for your aid. The fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
Don't ask me on that one. I've never done well at figuring that word out.
私も国境地帯へと向かい、微力ながら後方支援をさせていただきます。
Well, at the very least, this game is good at making words you've never heard before making sense.
True.
In context. I too shall make for the border and offer my skills. Meager though they seem in such company, mayhap we shall meet again there anon. Ah.
アルテマウェポンの後継機は確かに大きな脅威よ。でも切迫した状況を前に賢人たちを呼び戻すことも大事。第一世界へ行き来できるのはあなただけだしね。
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new ultimate weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first.
どちらを優先させるかはあなたの判断に任せるわ。
I only hope you are not forced to make a choice. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. Ah, I'm supposed to talk to that person, huh? We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new ultimate weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grow ever more precarious. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. Does that mean I have to, like, do this side quest?
I don't remember if it was a side quest or what.
Because like I click on this optional like quest of importance over here. Yeah, it has Ruby Doomsday. The Resistance and Alliance forces prepare in earnest to a new threat that looms in the horizon. So,
with that, I don't think it's actually required.
Oh yeah. I mean, the other side quest that I had to do before talking to the blacksmith was the same.
True.
I suppose this is like a raid quest eventually. I will accept it. Ah, Rocky. Glad you can make it. As you may have heard, Commander Alduin has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there are too chuffed about being on the front lines against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they'll make short work of us and mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Balazar and his followers who've led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving us as good as they get. Unfortunately, their sorties have met with little success. I dare say they benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleagues over at the Port of Pretoria will show you the way. Alright. Yeah, I think I will, for the sake of this feeling like relevant to the main story, I will do this side quest chain. But, yeah, we'll have to save this for next week, though.
Yeah, it is that time.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I messed. Oh. Okay, there we go. That was awkward. Alright, in that case, we'll go over here and stand next to Trial. Okay. Right about here. Alright. I thank you all for watching. If you liked my stream, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Like to see more of my streams every Wednesday and Friday starting 7 p.m. Pacific time. On Wednesdays, either be doing Fire Emblem Engage or some more Elden Ring? Yeah, some more Elden Ring. I do believe that I will spend the 30th at least for Dead by Daylight though, since I'm sure they have some wonderful Halloween event happening right now.
I know that there was some Castlevania update.
Shoot, I need...
Belmont with Dracula.
Oh no, I have to. That's... definitely like that franchise. So... alright. But, once again, I thank y'all for watching. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, all.